Welcome to another daily roundup of Russian Telegram chatter. Your like and subscribe to my channel would really be appreciated. Subscription is free and it only takes a moment of your time. I monitor and translate Russian Telegram chat channels as a general mood check, so you don't have to. Remember, please do your own research and be wary of propaganda and disinformation, which occurs frequently in Russian chat, especially when there is bad news for Russians concerning the country's illegal and genocidal war in Ukraine. The images used in the video are for illustration purposes only. They do not necessarily represent the issues or translations. And finally, please note, the chat is unverified and I do not endorse the views expressed. Right, let's get on with it. On Telegram today, Russophiles and MAGA communists unite in common struggle. The Kremlin's new project of influence under Malafeev's wing. In March 2023, the founding Congress of the International Russophile Movement was held in Moscow's Pushkin Museum. It was attended not by our usual jingoistic patriots, but by famous foreign cultural and political figures. American actor Steven Seagal gave a speech. He said that he considers himself a 100% Russophile. A total of 77 delegates from 44 countries attended the event. A year later, more than 350 people took part in the same Congress, according to the organizers. The project is led by influential Western politicians who have been justifying Putin's policies and trying to advance his interests around the world for years. Some of them have even spied for the Kremlin. Most of these people are long-time associates of oligarch Konstantin Malafeev. The Russophile movement even managed to lure an American Zoomer, the scandalous million-follower blogger and MAGA communist supporter Jackson Hinkle. Yes, you read that right. MAGA, short for Make America Great Again, is the very slogan of the right-wing American presidential candidate Donald Trump. What MAGA communism is and what Russophiles are trying to achieve, in a new article by the Dossier Center. The Belgian depository Euroclear has provided information on income from Russian assets in its report. The materials indicate that about 3.9 billion euros have been received from the reserves of the Central Bank of Russia since February 15th. As of the end of September, Euroclear held Russian assets worth 176 billion euros, Kommersant writes. Due to the high key rate, Russia may be overwhelmed by a wave of corporate defaults as early as the beginning of next year, Vedomosti writes. As analysts from the expert RA rating agency note, issuers of debt securities are currently enduring the increase in their servicing costs. But the effect of the rate hike has not yet fully caught up with them. Judging by the video published on the Telegram channel of the head of Chechnya, 16-year-old Adam Kadyrov accompanied his father during the visit to Bahrain as a full member of the delegation, and not as the head of the department for ensuring his security, as happened during previous foreign trips. Kadyrov Jr. participated in negotiations with Prince Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and took a photo with him. The son of the head of Chechnya was without his usual security guard, headset, and no weapons were noticed on him. In much the same way, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko was accompanied by his youngest son, Nikolai, when he was a teenager. The volume of overdue mortgage debt of Russians has reached a record 136 billion rubles, increasing by 37% in a year, the Scoring Bureau reports. Since the beginning of 2024, overdue debt has grown sharply against the backdrop of extremely high mortgage rates. Experts warn that problems with payments may continue to mount. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Please note, the chat is unverified. I do not endorse the views expressed. Be wary of disinformation and DYOR. Please consider supporting my work on Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I also leave comments open for feedback, which I really appreciate. You can view my original posts in much more detail on Twitter. Follow me at bfeeta_fella. My research threads also include full references and sources to speed up your own research. Did you know that I also provide daily updates and deep dive research videos on a range of interesting subjects, including economics, geopolitics, sanctions, sanction circumventions, fossil fuel updates, and much more? If you are able to support me with a coffee or subscription on Patreon, I do provide links in the description of the video. I really appreciate all the support I can get towards my research, equipment, and publication costs. Thank you. To those who have supported me on Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee, you are simply awesome. Your regular support is really appreciated. The YouTube edition of my Russian Telegram chat translations is released every night at midnight, UK time. Have a great day. I look forward to your next visit.